And the head of the woman is who? The man. That's order, man. So when the northern kingdom gets to talking about they machistas, they're in the right spirit, man. Okay? They supposed to be running that household, and the woman's supposed to be doing womanly things, man, and obeying her husband, man. Just like this brother came up and he was talking about he had the same issue. Hey, man, the southern and the northern kingdom go through that, man. Okay? The southern and the northern kingdom go through it, man. That's them curses, man. Go ahead.
And the head of the Mashiach is the Most High.
Go ahead. And the head of a Mashiach is the Most High. So that's the order, man. It's the Most High, the Heavenly Father, His Son, man, and the woman, man. And then you got the children, man. That's the order, man. So Paul is laying it down to the Corinthians how you serve the Heavenly Father and His Son, man. They laying it down to them because they asked him a question. Go ahead.
Verse 4. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head.
So if you got your head covered and you teach it, you dishonor his head. Who is his head? The head, the Most High Son, and then the Heavenly Father, man. That's the order, man. So you dishonoring the Heavenly Father's Son, and while you dishonoring the Heavenly Father's Son, you dishonoring the Heavenly Father, man. Okay? So you're not supposed to have your head covered when you out here prophesying and speaking His word, man. So go ahead.
But every woman that prayeth or prophesies with her head uncovered is dishonoreth her head.
So when these women don't walk around here with their head covered, guess who she's dishonoring? Her husband.
That's right.
And if she dishonoring her husband, guess who else she dishonoring? The Heavenly Father and His Son, man. You see? And then when they said prophesy, if she have a dream, because the woman ain't gonna come out here and teach and give testimony, which you go back to testimony when you look it up in the etymology. She ain't got testimony. So when you deal with the word prophesy, meaning to say before, she's not gonna go in these scriptures and break them down and come out here and teach on the highways and byways. What it is she get hit with a dream, and that man of the Lord break it down what that dream is talking about, man. Okay? That's what that means. So read it again.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 5.
Go ahead.
But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered dishonoreth her head.
Yeah, she dishonored her husband. So anytime she want to call herself studying these scriptures or praying to the Heavenly Father, and she call herself reading, she's supposed to have her head covered, man, at all times, man. Okay? She's supposed to have her head covered when she reading these scriptures and when she pray, man. Okay? She's supposed to have her head covered. That's the heritage of Israel, man. Go ahead. So the reason why I'm saying this is because Paul is laying it down to the Corinthians that was in Greece. Okay, that was Corinthians. He was laying it down to the Israelites that was in Corinth, Greece, on how you serve the Heavenly Father and His Son. So that's why he's giving you this order like this, because he answering their questions. Go ahead.
For that is even as one as if she were shaven.
Now I'm finna hit you with something. A woman not supposed to cut her hair like that. But guess what? When she cut her hair like that, guess what she's doing? She's altering her position, because a man wears her hair short. So if she wearing her hair short, she's standing in the shoes of a man. She altering the position, man. She breaking the order.
And the beauty of a woman is her hair, right?
Yeah, we finna go into it. So if she cut her hair bald, or she cut her hair real short like a man, then basically she putting on the pants and standing in position as a man, man. And she the authority, man. She breaking the order, man. And that order goes all the way back to what? Genesis 3:16. That's where that order goes back to, Genesis 3:16. Read that if you ain't read it. Go ahead.
Verse 6. For if the woman be not covered, let her also be shorn.
Yeah, let her also be shorn. In other words, that's shorn is basically like you cutting, like you sheared. Like you just cut off your hair. So in other words, it's like being put to shame. So if she's not covered, it's like her being put to shame, man. Because it's the same for a woman not to be cover her head, man. Okay? Go ahead.
But if it be a shame for a woman to be shorn
See?
or shaven,
See? Go ahead.
let her be covered.
Let her be covered, man. So Paul is giving you the order, man. A woman's supposed to have her head covered, man. You think these Negro Latino and Native American women gonna do that? Hell no, man. They too Americanized, man. They don't want that order, man. Okay, go ahead.
See y'all later.
Okay, bro.
Verse 8. For the man is not of the woman.
The man is not of the woman, man. Okay? Go ahead.
But the woman of the man.
So in other words, the woman is made for the man, man. Okay? She was made to be a helpmate, man. She's not supposed to switch position and stand in the seat of the man, man. Change position. Nah, man. Go ahead.
Neither was the man created for the woman,
Go ahead.
but the woman for the man.
See that? Go ahead.
For this cause ought the woman to have power on her head because of the angels.
Because of the angels. Why? Because the order is broke down, and when it's time for judgment, she can't say, well, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. Because she needs that power. What's her power? Her man. She needs that man above her to guide her and tell her what it is. She don't need to change position, because when judgment comes, she can't say, I didn't know. She don't get her ass tore up, man. She broke the order. That's what it is, man.
Hey, that's true. What happens when these American women split up from their man? You know what I'm saying? What's the first thing they want? Child support.
Child
Money.
support, man.
But I thought you don't need them.
I thought you don't need her, man. So when she split up from that man, hey, judgment not coming in that household, and she started looking for help. And get what she do? Go commit adultery. And it ain't number chaos finna enter into that house even more and more and more, because just like Cain did when he broke the order, sin lied at his door. When a woman breaks the order, sin lied at her door. Man, she gonna become a lesbian. She gonna become fucking damn adulteress, all type of abominable acts, man. She might be on drugs, her kids might be on drugs. Hey, man, just out there, man. Straight confusion, man. You know, and then when it's time for judgment, okay? Because that's what we in, the season of judgment, because you hearing this word. Any one of you women hearing this word, hey, you mark if you don't apply it. Okay? So when it's time for judgment and you ain't got no man over you, and the Most High ain't hey, man, you can't say you ain't know. You ain't got no excuse. So, go ahead.
Verse 11. Nevertheless, neither is the man without the woman.
Neither is the man without a woman. Because what it is that man ain't got no woman, he gonna be basically miserable, man. Okay, he gonna be designed to have that woman, and he gonna be miserable, man. That's like you got brothers in the truth ain't got no woman. I mean, they maintain it through the spirit, man. But it's really rough, man. I mean, you want one, you want a woman that's gonna listen to you and obey you. But in America, though, in America, man, hey, man, it's just designed just to bust a family structure up, man. Okay. But the brothers want women, man, that they can deal with, you know, that they can deal with and hit them with scriptures. Not go too deep into the scriptures, like try to break down Revelation 18 and, you know what I'm saying, 2 Ezra 13 and 2 Ezra 12. Nah, you know what I'm saying? You know?
Just going into, like, basically the fact that you as a woman, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, you're supposed to help me out.
Yeah, you're supposed to be that.
Take care of the kids, you know
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Stuff like that.
And when it's time for you to comfort me, you're supposed to show up, man.
Right.
Not turn your back on me and say, I ain't dealing with you. You've been with the brother, you've been reading the Bible too much.
She don't even realize that she's not just pleasing you, but she's pleasing the Heavenly Father.
That's the order. That's the order. That's the order, man. But see, the women in America are so blind and so far into the world, they don't know that it's just that simple. It's just that simple, man, but they've been corrupt, man. They corrupt, man. Okay, they so far gone and corrupt, man. That's why the Most High, hey, man, that's why the Most High gonna judge this place, man. But go ahead, bro.
Neither the woman without the man.
Yeah, so they're supposed to be joined together, man. Not Steve and Steve and Sonya, man. Nah, man, ain't supposed to be like that, man. Or Tiffany and Tiffany. John and John. It ain't supposed to be like that, man. That's straight confusion, man. That's abominable acts, man. But these women walk around with their head shaved and they got a low haircut. You better believe, man, they changed the order of her position. She trying to be like a man, man. It's in her spirit, man. Okay? And then also, but go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
In the Lord. For as the woman is of the man, even so is the man also by the woman. But all things of the Most High.
But all things of the Most High, man. It's order, man. So Paul just gave you the order, man, of how things supposed to be, man. Because the Most High set everything up the way it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be altered, man. Okay? So is any more now, or you got a little bit more, or what? Okay, go ahead.
Judge in yourselves, is it comely that a woman pray unto the Most High uncovered?
Yeah, according to our custom. Okay, according to our custom, does a woman supposed to pray to the Most High without being her head being covered? No, according to the custom, he just laid it down to you up at the top, man. So he's saying, judge between yourselves. You know? So according to the custom, no, she's supposed to have her head covered. Go ahead.
That was it.
Okay. But did it say, did you read the part where it said a man, is it a shame for a man to have long hair?
Oh, that was the next verse.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
Verse 14. Doth not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him?
So when he got long hair, guess what he doing? When he got long hair, he's altering his position and playing a woman. Her head is shaved. She's like a man. His hair is long, and he's like a woman.
A role reversal.
A role reversal. So that's what he's doing. So you see these dudes with these dreadlocks and that long hair, he reversing his role like a woman, man. You see these dudes out here reading the scriptures, they got a feminine spirit on them. Yeah, with long hair, man, they got a feminine spirit on them. Paul is laying it down, man. Hey, he got eyes to see, he that have ears to hear, let him hear. He that has ears to hear, let him hear. He that has eyes to see, let him see, man. Paul is laying it down right there, man.
If he was here on earth right now, he would probably be considered a machista.
Yeah, Paul would. Exactly, man. You know, continue. And then we're going to go back to Romans 2 and 14. Go ahead.
But if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her.
See, that's why he's saying, if a woman have long hair, is it a glory to her? It's an honor to her. Because a man not supposed to have long hair. Okay? But when you reverse them roles, it's a shame. You breaking the order. Okay? And that's why you see these women, when they do have hair, when they put that weave in their head, that artificial hair in their head, that's why they always in the mirror. That's why they always going to get their hair done. Because it's an honor to them. It's a glory to them. That's what they look. They be trying to get their hair done. But a man that got his long hair, man, you like a hosto, man. Yeah, or a Manakaiser, man. You know?
And a woman's supposed to be submissive to a man.
Right.
Not a man to a woman.
Nah.
And for all y'all jakes that are fucking submissive to a woman, man, you playing the role of a fucking woman, man.
That's what you're doing.
That's right. You're bowing down to
You
her.
altering the position that the Most High set up, man.
No matter if
You changing your position, man.
and no matter if you're 7 feet tall,
Yeah.
you know, built or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
You can bench press 400 pounds. You still, when your woman come around, you ain't got no strip. It's like somebody took a needle and stuck it to your arm, and all your muscles just went out like a balloon, man. You done changed the order, man. And she walking around with her chest stuck out, slapping you around.
Fucking Jake, man, they talk a lot of
With
shit.
that
wrong.
weak nature. Yeah, they talk a lot, man. Jake talk a lot, man. When that woman come around, man,
Yeah,
that's why Esau used as a pit bull. Okay? He used that woman as a pit bull, and he said, look, Esau tell her to attack, and she attacked, man. Calm Jake down and everything, man. And then that's when Esau slide in and bust everybody up. You know? So if a man got long hair, he's altering position. He's playing the position of a woman, man. That's what it is, man. And then they'll try to say, man, you got them Jakes on the YouTube where they say, well, the Israelites, that's part of our customs. That's part of our customs for us to have dreadlocks and have long hair. Samson had it. Well, Samson had braids. Okay? He didn't have dreadlocks. Okay? And the word dread meaning frill. Why would somebody frill your head? What scripture is that? Frill your hair. Locks is dealing with hair. Okay? Dread meaning frill. What scripture said frill your hair in there? In the Bible. Where did it say in the statute of the commandment, frill your hair? I'm trying to find out the breakdown on that. It don't say it. And Samson had braids, man. Okay? And Samson took on the oath of a Nazarite, man. Okay? And he had braids, man. Okay? When you go into it and you look up words, which Jake don't do, which they don't do. Okay? And then when you break it down to them, that's what they start doing since they got their long hair and they braid their hair like a woman. They start whining just like a woman. They start whining just like a woman, man. You can see it, man. They gonna be whining like a woman, man. They gonna be typing effeminate comments on the board, and you just be like, man, I ain't even finna deal with it. I don't even want that effeminate spirit around me. I ain't even finna deal with the comment. Yeah, he can't see it, he can't see it. That's him. Die out then. You breaking the order, that ain't me. You. Go ahead. Shalom, Bun.
Shalom. Shalom.
Go ahead.
For her hair is given her for a covering.
For her hair is given her for a covering, man. So that's it on that. So go back to, that's all I wanted to grab out of that. So go back to Romans 2 and 14, dealing with the machista. Yeah.
This is
I know, Salaki, I know we're jumping around, but that's just how the spirit rolls. We're gonna go back to second element, man. We just, we just going, man. We just going, man. Go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 2, verse 14. For when the Gentiles, which have not the law,
okay, the Gentiles is what? Those are Israelites that took on the customs of the other nations, man. If you look up that word, Gentile, right there, 9 times out of 10 is ethno, which means a tribe, or it means a tribe, or nation. Okay. Then it goes back to when you go into etymology with ethno, it goes back to ethnicity, which means common culture. So it's dealing with an Israelite that took on the customs of the other nation, man. Okay, that's what it's dealing with. But we use it as an example how Israel don't fully understand the breakdown of the laws and not going into the scriptures, but they do things according to the law, man. And they don't even know they're doing it. As far as being the head of the household, man, being the machista. But the woman, she being so rebellious, she going against the law. Okay? Don't want that man to be in that position. But where did she get that from? Esau, the devil that bound Esau. So the scripture say you can do nothing against the truth but for the truth. In other words, the scripture tell you right from wrong. Okay? The man, according to the scripture, is supposed to be the head of the household. Now, wickedness is when the woman rebel against that. So the scripture show you right from wrong. It show you righteousness and wickedness. So you can do nothing against the truth before the truth. Everything that you do, whether it's wickedly or whether it's righteous, it shows in the scripture that the Bible is accurate and it's true because it's a balance. You can't have hot without cold. Go ahead.
This is back in Romans chapter 2, verse 14. For when the Gentiles, which have not the law, do by nature the things contained in the law.
By nature, man. Things contained in the law, man. You got some Jakes don't eat pork, man. Don't eat it no more, man. That's according to the law, man. You got some jakes don't eat catfish, man. You got some jakes that just don't eat meat, period. Okay? But you can eat meat according to the law. But I'm just saying, you got some jakes that don't do those things, man. Okay?
I met a Jake, you know what I'm saying, from the tribe of Levi. And, you know, Jake, you know, from the tribe of Judah was talking about pig and pork and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Jake from the tribe of Levi, he was like, "No, I don't eat that shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's the nastiest shit you can eat." And what's the first thing you thought that tribe of Judah said? Are you a Muslim?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they'll say too. I'm glad you said that, bro. Because as soon as you say you don't eat pork, that's the first thing come out of Jake's mouth, man. You a Muslim? Well, it's in the scriptures, man. But then you ask him, you a Christian? Yeah. You go to church? Yeah. Man, hey, man.
First thing that came
Jake jacked up, man. Jake is jacked up. Even if you got a beard, that's what they'll say. That's what they'll say. Oh, you a Muslim? Stupid, man. Stupid. And the famous one they'll say, oh, you must be Bin Laden cousin. Yeah, man. They'll say that, man. Oh, you must be Bin Laden cousin. That's a stupidity of Jake, man. But they tell you in Leviticus 19, man, you supposed to have your beard, man. They tell you right there, man. Shit, bring it out.
Let me just
And it's in the Xander Compact Bible Dictionary. You look at the Xander Compact Bible Dictionary, it tell you, yeah, badge of honor, man. And then when you deal with the word honor, it's glory, man.
This is Romans chapter 2, verse 14. Left off at these having not the law are a law unto themselves.
Yeah, you got a lot of these Jake growing beards now. They look at it as a fashion statement, but they don't know it's in the law. They doing it, man. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, you got something?
You don't know.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, it was them. That scripture.
Okay. Yeah, so Jake do things according to the law, not even knowing they are doing the law. They